Hi, it's the Lipstick Gal. Thanks so much for watching today. I'm excited to be trying something brand new. There are new cheek products from WhatsUp Beauty. It's called the Cheeque Terre collection, and there are 4 bronzers and 4 blushes. All of these blushes are pressed and then baked in Italy. So excellent, excellent quality. They also debuted 2 new brushes to go along with this collection. I'm going to start by showing you these guys. Aren't they so pretty? Their R201 brush is a highlight brush, but their 202 looks like a blush brush, and their R203 looks like a bronzer brush. So these are fantastic. These are made with white goat hair, handmade in Japan. These Fude brushes are so soft. They are the softest brushes. They're so beautiful. They're definitely on par with the white goat hair brushes I have from Wayne Goss, from Sonia G, from Ruffer. They're super soft. They're elegant. They're so, and I'm a huge fan of the hot pink handles. I have so many of their eye brushes. I think I have all of them. These were sent to me by the brand, but I use them every day. I think the quality is so good. They wash up beautifully. So if you're looking for new face brushes, I'm excited to try these. I'm sure they're just going to be absolutely stellar. My understanding is that the hair for these brushes is collected through grooming. So the goat goes on to live its wonderful life, and the hair is taken off through grooming. I think that's fantastic. So I wanted to show you these guys. I have 2 of the 4 bronzers. I knew that the 2 deepest bronzers were not going to be useful to me, so I asked them not to send them to me, but I do have all 4 blushes to show you. But what's so great about these is every single one of these comes in a beautiful compact. These lavender compacts are for the bronzers, and these pale pink compacts are for the blushes. But what I love about this is that you're getting a good sized mirror, and every single one of the pans, whether it's bronzer or blush, they're swirled together, and you get a myriad of colors. So this is something that is really intriguing to me. Okay, enough talking, time for some makeup. I'm so excited. This is shade 10 Light. I'm gonna take a little bit of it on my brush, just kind of swirl this over. Now these are matte, but they have a subtle sheen to them. I definitely need some color on my face, and I like that they're not so like instantly pigmented that it's like a stripe of dirt on my face. Ooh, oh, she's so pretty. Okay, all right, I'm gonna do one side with one shade and the other side with the other. But this is stunning. So great. Here's shade 20 Medium. I cleaned off my brush as much as possible, and I'm gonna swirl it through here. Ooh, it's definitely more pigmented. But I'm gonna apply it over here on this side. You know what? For as dark as this is, being a medium, I was expecting like instant disaster. Part of that, I think, is the fact that these are very buildable. They're finely milled. They're talc free. I love that. But they're made specifically to be blendable and not like instantly like boop color. I mean, and I like when things are pigmented, and these are pigmented, but they're not so pigmented that it looks like an instant mistake. Because even this shade here, it's a little richer than I normally wear, but it doesn't look like it's awkward on the face. I feel like this is a much subtler and more appropriate bronzer for me, but I could see myself going for this, especially in the summertime. This is so pretty. Or if I need just a little bit more color all over. This is so beautiful. So this right here is shade 20 Medium. This is shade 10 Light. This brush, by the way, wow. I'm really loving this brush. It is super, super soft. And it does a really good job, as you can see, of applying the product so the product doesn't look patchy. Part of that is the tool, and part of that is just how beautiful these powders are. If you're curious, this bronzer brush is $58. Took a minute to remove the bronzer because I want you to see the shades of these blushes, what they look like on their own on the skin. So here's the lightest shade. This is shade 10 Peaceful Pizza. I'm going to be using it with the R202 brush. This one, by the way, is $52, but I'm just going to lightly swirl in through here. Oh, so beautiful. We'll do swatches at the end if you're curious. This one is very, very, very fair. I know every pan's going to be different, but when I was first picking it up, I was kind of centered on this light pink stripe in the middle, but I decided, I need a little bit more color, so I'm kind of going for the edges here, and I'm definitely seeing a difference in the color that I'm getting. Probably best to, swirl it all over. One thing that I've noticed about these is that powders can sometimes make my mature skin look a little drier, a little older. I'm not seeing that with this. These are beautiful. The other thing you want to know is that there's niacinamide in here to help reduce redness, and there's also hyaluronic acid. So I feel like the hyaluronic acid, that's going to help attract moisture to the skin, is doing its job to make sure that I don't end up looking dry and cakey. These are so pretty. Okay, so this is shade 10, Peaceful Pizza. Let's put on the next one. This one looks beautiful. This is number 20, Serene Sienna. All right, I'm going to do my best to swirl throughout the pan, knock off any excess. Seriously, I'm a chronic over applier when it comes to blush. I'm an 80s gal, and I frequently end up from just enough into clown territory. I end up looking like a clown. I don't think that that's possible with these. I'm going to be really interested to see how the deepest shade works, but I feel like these are endlessly buildable, and you can get the desired look that you want without it being too much at the first application. And that's one of the things that I'm always really struggling with when I dip in for the first time, and the first application, it's like, oh, whoa, too much, darling, too much. And if that's the problem for me, I tend to kind of steer away from those formulas of blushes, but this is not giving that at all. This is beautiful. And again, not emphasizing my texture. Nearly 50, and these look fantastic. All right, so this is Peaceful Pizza, and this is Serene Sienna. Shade 30 is Relaxed Roma. When I was looking at these, this was the one that I was like, that looks like my color. Yes. Oh, so pretty. Here is Relaxed Roma. So beautiful. Something I've noticed is that each of these has a little bit of shimmer, not in a glittery, sparkly way, but in a subtle, almost skin-like way, because I don't think that you can see any glitter or sparkle here, but there is a little subtle sheen to it so that it looks like your skin. It doesn't end up looking like you've got powder on the face, and I think that is so pretty. All right, the last one and the deepest one is this one right here. This is Gentle Geneva. This is a brick red. It's got a little bit of a bronze sheen in there. I'm just gonna swirl my brush, tap off. I was worried that this one was gonna be way too dark, and it's not too dark at all, but instantly buildable. This one builds a little faster on my fair skin than the first two did. But look how beautiful this is. I'm sorry, I'm giggling because I love beautiful things. And this brush definitely falls into that category of extremely beautiful things. And I am in love with the hot pink handles. Oh boy, these blushes are beautiful. This is Gentle Geneva, Relaxed Roma. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take off the blush that I have on, and I'm gonna apply the bronzer as well as a couple of blush combos to get my look for today down. I finished the look today with shade number 10 bronzer. This is the light one. And then for most of the blush today, I reached for this. This is shade number 30, Relaxed in Roma. I like its neutral, rosy lean. It's so beautiful, but I'm like, I need just a little pop. So I threw on this one right here. This is the Serene Sienna. This is number 20, and I have it just right here. I did happen to throw a different highlight over the top because I don't have the Serengeti highlight from WhatsUp Beauty, but if the powders in that are as finely milled and gorgeous as the powders in this, oh my goodness, over the moon. Let's do some swatches. Here are the swatches. We're starting up here with the light bronzer. This is the medium bronzer. This is 10 Peaceful Pizza. It's a baby pink with a light champagne sheen. This right here is Serene Sienna. It's a peachy pink with a light gold sheen. This right here is 30 Relaxed Roma. It's Dusty Rose with a rose gold sheen. And right here is 40 Gentle Geneva. It's a brick red color with a bronze sheen. What I want you to notice though is that although they do have a subtle sheen to them on the cheek, and when you see them they look lifelike, you're not getting any glitter particles here. Nothing here is standing out as too glowy, too much. These are going to be beautiful on almost every type of skin. These were so fun to play with today. Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. I think these are going to go straight into constant rotation. What I am most impressed with is how even the deepest blush would be beautiful on somebody with a richer skin tone than me. It still works for me because it's not instant pigment, like touching it down here and then to the cheek. It's buildable. To me, that is exactly what I want in a blush. I want to be able to control the pigment level. I want to be able to control the intensity. And you're able to get that with this here. You can build it up to be as deep as you want or as whisper thin and light as you want. And these are endlessly blendable. These are just stunning. Again, the compacts are $35 a piece, whether you're getting the bronzer or the blush. The brushes, the blush brush is $52. The bronzer brush is $58. Stunning, totally worth it. And I love that these powders were made in Italy. So really, really excellent quality. Thank you so much to WhatsUp Beauty for sending these my way so that I could try them on and show them to you. But these are the sorts of products that I'm always looking for. And these are going to go straight into rotation, especially these two. Love these guys. Thank you so much for watching today. This was so much fun. Here's where I want to know, when you're looking for cheap products, blush, bronzer, what is it that your criteria is? Are you looking for things that have like really intense pigment straight off the bat? Or are you looking for something more like these that are buildable? Are you looking for cream products? Are you looking for powder products? Do you want something that's completely flat matte or that has a little bit of a subtlety, a little bit of a subtle shine? To me, these guys read matte on the skin, but they have just enough of that little bit of shimmer to not look flat. That's what I like so much about these. I'd love to know what you're looking for in a cheap product. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll link everything that I'm wearing on my face today. Tried to wear as much WhatsUp Beauty as possible. I really especially love the eyes. Oh, they're so much fun today. All these duochromes and multi-chromes. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an incredible day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.